doing my live check real quick. We should be good though. Yep, but I think there we go. Now everything's tweeting up. Okay, so we're live. I see it all now. Well, at least through my phone, I can see it all. How's everybody doing today? It's Thursday. It feels like it's been one of the longest days of the year so far for me. But we here. We made it. I got to eat some Flanagan's tonight, which is dope. Shout out Flanagan's. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed. I always use the cups. But I'm here with somebody who honestly I fuck with their music before I actually got to fuck with them as a person. But welcome to Emano Talk at 8 p.m. on a Thursday, and I'm here with Broward's own Xali. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Gang. Thank you for having me.
With the velour do-rag over here, man.
Barely.
Trying to look clean as fuck. What would Mikey say if he was here right now, man?
Oh, man. Shout out to Mikey. I have no idea. He probably told me to take this shit off my head.
They probably be telling you some crazy shit, man. So Xali's been on the show before with Wasted Potential, but this man's been killing the game right now, you know, on his own, and that's what we're here to talk about. I'm actually excited about it, man, because I've known you pretty much since like 2016 when I was working on music with Swace. We got to, you know, talk a couple of times, but I was more so a fan before I actually got to know you. But honestly, I'm really fucking excited to have you here, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
And tomorrow's your birthday, bro, so happy early birthday at that point.
Thank you.
We're getting old.
Thank you. Yeah.
We're still young.
I'm a young nigga. I don't know what you talking
right?
about.
I don't know. I feel old and young all at the same time, honestly.
Hey, man. I tell them all the time. I'm like fine wine. I get better with time.
I feel you on that, man. I become kind of like a wine drinker now at this point. Shout out my girl on that. We have like wine memberships and shit now.
Yeah. No, wine is lit. I ain't gonna lie. Wine is smooth.
Hell yeah,
Wine is definitely
but where to start, man? We were just going in conversation. I was like, no, we got to get in here in my mind. And I was like, we got to talk about this shit. But let's just start it off nice and simple, right? So I see your bio in SoundCloud. It literally says Bronx born, you know, South Florida based, pretty much, right? So you were born in the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
You be rapping Broward to the heaviest. How you be feeling about that as an artist?
I mean, I moved down here when I was like 2 or 3 years old. You feel me?
Oh, you're one of those New Yorkers?
I don't like I'm not even a New Yorker. Like I don't like it when people say that because I'm a misrepresent. I don't want nobody in New York to take it as like a misrepresentation of what they are. But at the same time, the reason why I represent Broward so hard is because that's the city that made me. You feel me? Like that's the city that I struggled in. That's the city that I grew up in. It's the city where I learned shit. You feel me? That like I didn't really learn shit from New York.
Your environment, kind of like you're a product of your environment, literally.
Yeah. The only thing I can honestly like, I went back and forth for to see my pops sometimes, a couple summers and shit like that, and like winter to visit. So I got to experience like a diversity of culture. You dig? With in a sense of like not just being. I know a lot of my homeboys never even made it out of Florida. There's a lot of people I know in Broward. Especially with Florida, like I tell people all the time, even with music, it's harder to do music or expand nationally when you're a Florida artist because it's 9 hours, 8 hours out the state. Any other state you go to, you go 3 hours, 4 hours in the other direction. You in another state, so it ain't really hard to get to other people. You dig? With Florida, you want to get out of the state, you got to catch a plane or drive 9 hours. You dig? So
it's one of the biggest states in the country.
Yeah, you feel me? So I appreciate my OG for letting me experience New York in terms of like the culture and shit like that. But school, my first fight, all types of shit. Everything that I had first experience and growing up was in Broward. You feel me? I can't count being born there and then moving down here when I was 2. Because when I go up there and I say that, they're like, oh, you ain't a New Yorker? You did? All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, like, hell the fuck no, I ain't. Broward, baby, that's it. But where do you feel like music kind of kicked in? Was it in New York or was it down here?
It was down here. I ain't start rapping until after I graduated high school. You dig? And that was way back when. You dig? So I graduated from Blanchard. Shout out to Ely. Shout out to Pompano.
You played ball there, right?
Yeah, I played 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. I didn't play 12th grade because I broke my knee. I broke my knee twice. Actually.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I broke my knee 11th grade when I was playing.
And like you broke the knee or like you tore something?
I broke my knee. Like I broke that shit. I split my kneecap in half.
Sheesh.
On a tile floor because we had 2 gyms. And they were using a wood gym for a wrestling match. Shout out to wrestling. You feel me? So we had to go to the small gym. We had to go to the small gym, but it was an old gym. You feel me? So they had tile floor.
Yeah.
And I went up to block somebody. You feel me? He undercut me. I landed on my knee. I split my kneecap. That was 11th grade. You feel me? And then 12th grade, I got in a car accident. You feel me?
And it just like resplit.
Yeah, not my kneecap. I tore my MCL and my meniscus. It was different shit, but it was the same knee.
Damn.
So I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah. At that point, it's like, you know, you got to think of your health.
Yeah. So I mean, I went to FAU for a year, dropped out. You feel me? At that time, my pops had cancer and shit, so I was helping my mom with that. And I didn't start rapping till after high school, but it was like 2 years after high school my pops died. Because I graduated 2010, and he died 2012. After he died, I started rapping. That was the reason I started rapping, because my pops died. You feel me? So RP to you feel me? The OG.
Yeah, man, definitely rest in peace.
But before that, I would never been a rapper, bro. I thought that shit was so corny. Mind you, this is 2010.
Yeah.
And I graduated school early. I didn't graduate when I was 18. I graduated when I was 16, 17. So, like, when I graduated and went to FAU, I was a young nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't like, bro, you go to college and you'll see fucking 13-year-olds walking around that shit. You feel me? Shit like that. It wasn't that situation. Like, it wasn't like, there's situations where you can be in high school and go to college and take a cotton note. I graduated school early. So I was on campus as a young nigga, you feel me, with like financial aid, and I did not go to class. I blew that shit.
Yeah, I feel that, man. I got to school.
Honestly, at the time, my mental was not there. I was depressed. My pops was dying of cancer. He had terminal cancer. He had cancer since I was in middle school. So I was watching that shit for 5-6 years, which was a process of hell. So my mind wasn't on like, oh, let me go to school and graduate. It was like, damn, fuck this shit. You feel me? I'm just smoke.
Yeah, like so, what else is there to do at this point?
So I ain't started rapping until 2013, summertime. He died December 2012. I started rapping March 2013, and like dropped my first tape like summer 2013. Had my first show at Art Basel. My first show was at Art Basel in December of 2013. Yeah, shout out to Vive. You feel me? That was my first show, and then my second was at the Stage Miami for some old shit.
Yeah, shout out the Stage. That used to be a dope ass venue.
Yeah, it was a live venue. It was back in the day when they still had Element T. Shout out, they tore that down. Avenue D, all that other shit. You feel me? So yeah, and I started rapping after that. You feel me? And the reason I started rapping was because my pops died. You feel me? I was trapping. I was in the streets. But when he died, that's when me and my mom got into it. You feel me? I ended up like not being able to live at the house. So I was homeless for a while, bouncing around, and one of my dogs told me, he was like, bro, I see you going through it. I know you got a lot of anger in your heart, bro. Just, you need to go to the booth. You feel me? Because I was writing poetry. I was writing poetry my whole life. Never rapping, though. Because I always said that shit's corny. Only person I knew that was rapping when I was in high school, I swear to God, was Kodak. When we was in high school, was bumping Kodak. You feel me? Pompano is only so big. It's like 4 miles each direction, you dig. Ugly Corner is up the street from motherfucking Ely, you dig. So when Kodak was a jit, I'm talking about 12-year-old jit.
Yeah, he's been rapping for a minute.
While, and that's why I explained to people, you feel me? Shit took a minute. When he was a jit, that's the only nigga I knew that was rapping. Like, you feel me? Everybody else that was rapping around me was ass. So the idea of me rapping was like, no, fuck that shit. You gonna go, you feel me, do some other shit. And school ain't work out. It did. And I was doing poetry, like I said. And I used to write poetry like Nas songs, J. Cole songs. So people used to always tell me, oh, you sound like you're rapping. You should just rap. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. No, I ain't rapping. That shit corny. But then when my pops died, my dog was like, man, I know you got a lot in your chest. You just go to the booth and get it out. You did. I did. You feel me? That first year I recorded 100 songs, dropped a tape called Conscious Rebellion that had like 30 tracks on it. I took it down. Then I dropped American House Slave, Armageddon EP, all this other shit that's on SoundCloud. But I took pieces of it down over time too.
Yeah, I was sad you took down the Red EP, man.
Yeah.
I was sad about that.
I've been saying for months, yo, I'm going to take my music down on Twitter. You feel me? Shout out to Vontae. Vontae was like, nah, don't do it. You feel me? Everybody's like, nah, don't do it. Vince, shout out to Valhalla. That's the family forever. It did. I was like, bro, please don't take down your old music. And I just feel like like they know me and I rap a lot. Anybody that watch my IG story or just know me personally, that's close to me, know like most of the time I'm rapping.
Yeah.
They can't get me to leave my house.
You always be posting on your story like shit you just be writing on the spot or like that you just recorded.
When I say I don't do shit else, and it's not to brag, it's just like, bro, when I say like it's a true passion of mine to express myself through beats and through words, you feel me? It's really what I live for, you dig? It saved my life at a point, because before I started rapping, I was A, trapping, 2, homeless, partially suicidal from losing, because the year that I lost my pops, I lost 6 other people, 5 family members and 2 homies. You dig? So like I was dealing with grief heavy. That shit was killing me. You dig? So rapping kind of was my escape. And even through life, like my process of life of growing up as a man, you dig, without a father since I was a teenager type shit, rapping has kind of been the thing that kind of guide me and teach me through experience type shit and help me grow up fast type shit, faster than the other situations I was in besides being homeless. So you feel me?
It's like you find and create your own understanding through your lyrics, because it's like as you're writing it, you're like revealing things to yourself almost.
Facts. You feel me? Facts. And like as you sometimes, bro, I remember I used to make songs back in the day. I'd be like, damn, this shit fire. Put it out. Like I made my first song. Shout out to Sway. Sway love 2 Blunts. Feel me? A lot of my day one fans know 2 Blunts and shit. I remember when I made 2 Blunts, I was like, damn, this shit gas. I hope I can make some other shit that's gas. You feel me? This is 7 years ago. You dig? And at the time, you don't realize that you can do this, but at a point, you just get in a pocket where it's not even about, oh, making more gas. It's about trying to just level up from what you did the last time and knowing you could do it, but getting in that zone to where you feel like what you make is worthy enough for you and worthy enough for the people that support you, dude. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, and it's felt like that, honestly, as you keep coming up, is that like you just keep trying to like up the quality and like not, I don't want to even say like mesh in, but like, you know, like take even what's fire and like just like
make it my own,
make it your own. Like you were just playing me some shit, you know, and I was like hearing it and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this sounds like something Playboy Cardi could even be on. But you didn't even go that route, obviously. Like you didn't have to take it to no like trap rap, ignorant rap or anything like that. Like you just like, you know, you made it your own. It was literally like your form.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I go through hundreds of beats a day, through type beats, Playboy Cardi, niggas that probably people wouldn't even think that I think about, just for the simple fact that beats are hard. Producers out these days, you feel me? Regardless of, I'm not an old head hip hop nigga. You feel me? I love hip hop, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of hard ass production out right now. You feel me? And I know as a nigga, like with my type of connection to the youth, you feel me, through experience and my young niggas, you feel me, and through the fact that I'm still young myself, but being wise enough to stay in my originality, that I could take that sound and make it my own every time, you feel me? And I feel like right now, you feel me, especially with the music I'm about to drop 2020, the $sign Sleep EP I got coming up next week. You'll just hear a consistent sound between that, this is day one, and even when the sounds change or grow, you'll just notice the consistency behind the personality and the energy behind it, you feel me? Because I could be talking about some trap shit in terms of my hustle and my experience, or some life shit or some love shit, but at the end of the day, my point is to connect with people through sound, you feel me? That they feel like they resonate with it, you feel me? Shit that give you goosebumps and make you feel me, give you energy, and B, shit that gives you subliminal message of improvement for your mental. That's what, you feel me? My brand's called Regal Life. I put the words regal and life together, because everything I'm trying to do at the end of the day, music wise, is to just up people's mental, you feel me?
Yeah, to elevate.
If I'm talking about love, if I'm talking about the streets, whatever the perception is to, you feel me, elevate a stance on it, you dig, that people can relate to it, even if you're not somebody that's been through that experience. You dig, that it's not the perception that people give all the time, but somebody that, you dig, is from this era, you feel me, and doesn't necessarily look like this person has still been through what you've been through, you dig, and people gotta connect with that. People gotta respect that.
I feel like that's something like a lot of humans like tend to forget, is that like, although like, yeah, like in physical forms, like we can be different, but at the same time, like at the end of the day, we all feel the same. We all, can experience the same. And, it's like, it's almost like unhuman, like to discount what someone else could be going through to an extent. Cause it's like, yeah, everybody's experience is different, but like at the same time, we all, hit every single feeling essentially. It's like trying to be courteous toward that sense. Yeah. And it's dope as an artist that you know that you're able to like approach these different lanes and be able to like kind of like create a message, because you've been through that as a human, maybe not through the same experience, but like I could maybe talk to somebody through my experience and it could relate to their experience and connect with them in that sense. Yeah. And help them grow potentially.
That's facts.
That's dope, man, as an artist. I think this is a good point for us to show them a track so this way they can understand where you're coming from. So let's get this pulled on up. So the first track I actually wanted to pull up was The Last Lyricist. Here we are.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And we actually got Drew Swayze is in the building. He's about to pull up. Here? Yeah, you can go get him there. But just I don't know how you're gonna get through the camera, but yeah. Oh, he actually put it in the Periscope. He put I'm here, and his name it says "Suck My Whole Dick." Shout out Drew Swayze. But we're gonna start the music at that point so this way they could get through. But yeah, this is The Last Lyricist by Xali. It's actually featuring Dub Gang with Philo B.
Yeah. It's an oldie. It's an oldie, but
this is an oldie, but this is why we gotta start off from like a little bit in the past.
Crazy. Some of my niggas ain't even heard this one.
Oh wait. I'm not connected to the Bluetooth. I'm slipping. There we go.
See is common prototypes. Most of these rappers, when they grab the mic and they don't suffice. I'm taking over like Kobe called me the closer type. Confident using my composer and performance nice. My writing passages accurate, passing the split in the passer, telling to stop the acting shit. Yo, let me say it so you understand. Not a rapper, I'm a god body from the motherland. Giving off energy, send you right back to your mother's hands. Right back to your other plan. Cause see for me, you see the success or death. Either I get a check after I get respect, or I find me a check and go let my mind express. I know that my time is less. Xali scarred up on my chest. Watch I got as I progress though. Over time I open minds with potent lines, keeping the hope alive. We gon' survive, we so deprived. Little homies flipping bricks, OD taught them how to grip the clip. While you get these chips, living cause this shit legit. Numbing your conscience, sipping lick. What the fuck is this world that we living in? This shit is sick, nigga. Now this is the part of the beat where you rappers will weaken. My nigga is hard in the streets and they clapping for eating. Life is still a bitch, I'ma touch her chest. She gon' feel this dick, make her sucking sex for real. Better respect my skill. Young and reckless with the method, unaffected still. My attention so progressive, tryna rap was real. We view the last lyricist, token on top of a glass pyramid, spiritless. Hailing from that 33168 when niggas had to raise them stakes. Subsidized housing required us to engage in complicated situations. To put orange on the plates, look in my mama's face. The absence of my sperm donor turned me to a militant war soldier with a chrome burner and a cold shoulder. Lyrical vengeance in which a nigga possess categorizes me as incomparable to the rest. Yes, trying to act as if they tendencies are whack is something that's familiar, but no, dog, we don't feel ya. The wisdom I display to you is intergenerational. I got this from my grandpa, Pop. Fuck your fables, fool. Got a lot of common sense up in my rhyming sense, but 32 bars never been enough for all my shit. If you assume we spoke anything less than fact, then you missing your noodles. Get your maneuvering intact. Due to a delicate conscience, I can never move a pack. But somehow a nigga managed to behoove him with the crack. Half Guyanese and half Surinamese, but my skill of the English language throw the horse to their knees. Mannerisms of that young black Caesar exaggerate the tone of your threats. Prepare to see that young black heater. Lot of shit talking coming from your mouth. I'll knock the tooth out it. It's me and Xali. What the fuck you gon' do about it?
What the fuck you gon' do about it? Oh yeah, I'm here too. Don't get scared, nah. Man, niggas ain't gonna stop hating till they homies stop hating, man.
Shout out Real
You gotta get
Burgundy.
your money, nigga. Yeah. I take the dime and a dozen in his 10 deep hoodie. Mr. Two Shoes mob stayed up to no goodie. They down bad if they wasn't good to me. Thought the bitch had my bike like the neighborhood bully. But hey, when my mind don't Galapagos, I could get the desert woman wetter than the tropic coast. You niggas busters probably fuck around and stop a ghost. I run mean game, you gon' have to pop the coach. I got the younger niggas sitting down, jotting notes. I met these old niggas next like a box of smokes. I'm floating like a butterfly without the box of quotes. And when I'm hungry, I just got a lot of pot to roast. I pray this lifestyle get to you hoes. And to the fellas, all this faking shit getting too old. Dub gang, the elite folks, stick to your road. It's the bell, it's my cave on victory road. And we here, and we here. Believe me, it's Dub gang, nigga. Xali.
So flow, Dub gang. Shout out to Philo, Real Burgundy. Generation, God shit. Listen, somebody told me, Xali, you should slow down, so watch me go now. I laid the base to build my own crowd. Never started rapping so that people could remember my lines. Feel the vibe, they gon' remember my kind. This is logic from the last of the lyricists. Dropping knowledge, everlasting periods. Past the comment class to delirious. Unlocking the secrets to consciously move a pyramid. In your ear to think while you hearing this shit is serious, nigga. Yeah. So flow. Dub gang. Generation. Cypher, nigga. Shit's real out here.
Yeah, so what year did you make that?
Damn. Like 2014, 2015.
You know, and for those asking, if you missed out when I said the name, that was The Last Lyricist by this man right here, Xali, featuring Dub Gang, Philo B,
Shout out to Dub
Real
gang.
Burgundy.
Shout out to Philo, man. Shout out to Real Burgundy.
Hell yeah,
Best
man.
engineers in Miami, in Florida.
Yeah, lyricists, engineers, producers, man. South Florida talented, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of God level talent down here.
Let me ask you, what do you feel is more important for you to separate yourself from the competition, or to call them competition and literally feel like you got to compete? Like, I feel like when you like think of like separating from the competition, it's like I got to find just like, you know, my lane versus its actual competition, like you're competing.
I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of young artists out there. A lot of people who compare themselves to niggas, and you can't do that. Like, I would say personally it's best to separate yourself, but you can't disconnect. Like, you have to know what's going on, you feel me? And I don't know, you got to kind of get to a place where you could focus on your own plan and execute that at a high rate and stay consistent. But, you feel me, stay connected to what's going on without being, I don't know, insecure or bothered, or feel like in certain situations why that might not be you or whatever the case is. Like, it's best to focus on yourself, but you got to build up a certain confidence and self-security where, honestly, none of that other shit matter. Because if you don't do what you got to do, you're not going to get to that point. Like, I feel like people think backwards. People see people with results and ask automatically, damn, I ain't got that, you feel me? Instead of asking, like, damn, what did I not do yet to get there, you feel me? Or whatever the case is. There's a lot of work that go behind that shit, you feel me? And it's a lot more. I tweeted this shit earlier, you feel me? Like, everything that niggas want is attainable. The only thing that they ain't tell you is that it's hard to get it, and it's even harder to maintain that shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people come up and fall quick, you feel me? Because you got to know how to maintain what you asking for and what it comes with, you dig, when you get it, and not just financially, but life-wise. Like, that shit come with a lot.
Yeah, man. I feel like, especially as an artist, like, you put a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, because it's like you have so many people that end up like watching you, and it's like one thing that's been crazy with you now, and even with, you know, Wasted Potential in general, like, y'all have been going ham with the promo, but getting, like, you know, those million view marks. Like, you're really making that happen, and it's like you even look back at, like, you know, even some of the replies, most of them are, you know, people telling you that the music's fire.
Yeah, that's the point, you feel me? I mean, at the end of the day, be real, That mill shit don't matter, but it do. You dig? In terms of like reaching people, that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's not an artist in the world that isn't called trash by somebody. You dig? I bring up Nipsey all the time. Niggas tell me, oh, you feel me? Nipsey raw. I'm talking about before RP to the dead. It's one of my favorite rappers. But everybody ain't like Nipsey before he died. You feel me? I used to play Nipsey all the time. Niggas used to tell me, turn that shit off. Keep it real. You feel me? Niggas ain't want to listen to that shit. Not every nigga, real niggas listen to his shit, but certain people didn't like that style of music. Certain people hate J. Cole, say he's born. Feel me?
Yo, that shit kind of ticks me off sometimes.
And it's so many people. Nigga sells out arenas and goes fucking platinum. It's people, clearly it's people that fuck with him, but he got haters. It's so many people that I personally know fucking hate like Lil Pump or some shit. You feel me? And like that type of music. And he got his fans. You dig? Not that niggas around me are listening to that shit. You dig? But everybody has their fan base. So, and you can build understanding, bro. Like, if you go on fucking Lil Tecca page, he'll drop some shit, but niggas retweet good comments, bad comments, all types of shit. It doesn't matter. It's enough money. It's 1 billion people in the world.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about, like, wrestling, for example, too, is, like, wrestlers, like, they know they're doing well because they're just getting a reaction. Because people are willing to talk about it. They're taking time out of their day to, like, you know, put an emotion toward what they do.
Even if it's trash, if somebody's going to talk about it, you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you going to be able to spread your shit and find the people, fuck getting paid, find the people that actually fuck with your shit. You feel me? Because they going to say what they got to say. You feel me? You just got to know how to step. That's it. You feel me? When it comes to certain people, you could, like, I ain't going to lie. I don't recommend responding to no negative comments, but I have. I'm sure people seen it. I know niggas who have. That shit's natural, you dig. You gotta know how to respond to certain people. It's been times somebody said, oh, this shit trash. I be like, hey, bro, shit ain't for everybody. I'm finding people that fuck with it less. And they be like, you know what? I respect that, bro. This shit fire, you feel me? I ain't even listen to it.
They changed their mind.
I ain't got time for these kids, bro. I'm a real nigga, bro. I'm trying to get to, you feel me, my fan base and find the people that fuck with it. And there are people that fuck with it, you dig? Like, a week of promo, bro, I gained damn near 1,000 followers, you feel me? Fuck the mill, you feel me? That's 1,000 new people who are just gonna be able to tune into my music.
Yeah, every drop.
Like,
that might be watching us right now.
And people, you feel me, gotta understand the long-term game behind it. Somebody asked me while I was promoing, it's like, you think you're gonna go viral? I was like, bitch, I ain't trying to go viral. What the fuck? That's not the plan. If I could, you feel me, do this shit, collect 100 fans this week, you feel me? Or if I did that shit for a week, 2 weeks, and collected 1,000 fans, and I do it 5 more times over the next year or whatever the case is, like, niggas gotta think long term. There's so many people that think this shit automatic. That's why they don't last, you dig? So it's just about knowing what you're doing. And that's why, you feel me, shout out my wasted niggas. We plan that shit out, you dig, to the T. We've been talking about
You're
that shit for a
strategic.
minute. It's all strategic. You gotta step very calculated.
So I was gonna say it's like mathematics, and now I wanted to ask you, can you talk mathematics to me, because I always be seeing you talk about some shit like that, and I want to understand how that works. So can you talk mathematics to me real quick?
What's good, bro? What do you want to know?
I don't know. You just talk to me. Just talk. Let's see what we can uncover.
All right, I'm gonna start it like this. All supreme mathematics, bro, is a lineup of numerology. I wouldn't say numerology, ideology with numbers. You feel me? To keep your mind intact. You feel me? Help you feel me, get to a God body level. I'll start like this. You feel me? 1, 2, 3. You're supposed to add the numbers. So like 1 is knowledge, 2 is wisdom, 3 is understanding. They say 1 plus 1 is 2. Knowledge plus knowledge is wisdom. Knowledge is information. Like, you feel me? A fucking piece of paper. So if you have information, if I have a fucking, I don't know, got this table in a box and had the information right here, and I had knowledge of the information that they gave on the paper, I would be wise about putting this together, you feel me? Type shit. It adds, you feel me? When you add knowledge to wisdom, you feel me? It adds to understanding, because once you're wise about putting something together or wise about what you're doing, you have an overall understanding of it, you dig? So each of the numbers, as they get high, it adds to another, you feel me, ideology that keeps your mind intact. So it goes from 1 is knowledge, 2 is wisdom, 3 is understanding, 4 is culture, 5 is power, 6 is equality, 7 is God body, 8 is build or destroy, 9 is born, and 0 is cipher, which is what the word, when they say cipher in hip hop, that's what it originated from.
It's because it's like 0. It's like it goes around.
0, because when you get to 0, it goes back to 1.
Yeah.
After you go through the process, after you go from knowledge to born, what it basically teaches you is, like, the shit that you do in that process is gonna bring certain shit to life in your world, in your, you feel me, environment. And once you bring certain shit to life, you start back at one. And if you're dumb, you're gonna do the same. I tell people all the time, you can't expect a different result when you're doing the same shit. If you go through a process of some shit, if I put this table together, fucking I do it backwards, you dig? And I get done. And by the time I'm done, I get the 9, bitch, this shit's born to some dumbass table, you feel me? And then I do it again the same way. I'm gonna end up with the same dumbass table, you feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people beat their heads, and this is the whole point of mathematics, because it's simple but it's complex, you feel me? In just terms of understanding like how to go about stepping through life. A lot of people beat their heads, try some shit, don't work, and they try the same shit the same way, and it don't work. Rappers specifically, I watch them, you feel me? Drop on SoundCloud, nobody likes it because they didn't promo, you feel me? Get mad, do it again, no promo. Get mad again, do it again, no promo. Like, I swear to God, I've seen it. Fuck that, you feel me? People who cook with too much salt, motherfuckers who go outside and get sunburned, shit. I've seen my niggas get drunk, mix white and brown, do this, throw up,
Yep.
get fucked up, and do the same shit because they want to. And they understand, hey, this is what happened, but fuck that shit. We start back up when we, and it sounds simple, but it applies to everything.
Yeah.
So when you thinking about your money, when you thinking about your girl, how you treating the people in your life, like I tell people all the time, you gotta understand somebody else's God body. Like, that's why a lot of people can't. I could sit in the room with a cracker, unfortunately. I hate to use that word because they can call me a nigga. An atheist, you feel me? A fucking pig, whatever you want to call it, you feel me? A Black Panther, a Jew, and just vibe. And like, if there's somebody who can respect my God body, sit in my zone and not feel like, you feel me? Oh, they're a threat to me or nothing like that. But also, you feel me, stand my ground. There's a lot of people that can't. That's why people end up killing each other and over dumb shit. You feel me? It's about your respect, your family, your money. I understand that. But I'm talking about dumb shit. You feel me? Nah. It's certain people that can't coexist in business, in even in their relationships, because they don't understand the other person's world. That's what understanding somebody's God body is. If everybody was a God, let's say you go with the Bible, everybody was Jesus, and everybody said, okay, I got to make water, make trees. Everybody's version of shit would be different based on what they understand, what their view of it as. That's why if you give somebody a fucking pen and paper and something to draw, and everybody draws the same shit, it's going to look a little bit different based on their personal
Some way,
style.
somehow.
You feel me? And at the end of the day, we all expect people to just live by our worlds and they get mad when they don't. It's just, the world just fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
So the mathematics basically just help to keep, you feel me, real niggas grounded, you dig? And once you understand that shit and apply it to everything, you feel me, I know a person in my life, especially in rap, when it comes to money, all types of shit, people see me go from being homeless to having things in my life, having a better security, you feel me, having
velour do-rags.
velour do-rags, you dig?
I think that's the best way to put it there.
Yeah, so people ask me all the time, bro, cause I got young niggas in Wasted. Shout out to Regal Life. I got young niggas in real life. You feel me? I got young niggas that aren't in my group and that just fuck with me on the scene. Shout out to Swayze. Swayze here. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Swayze. He's here.
Yeah, I've known Swayze for years. Like, I'm talking about, I met Swayze when he was still in. You were still in high school.
Yo, what's the
You was
name?
still in high school.
What's the? Well, when I
Nah,
met
you
you,
were still in high school.
when I met you, you were out of high
Bruh.
school. I don't know if you met him before or after.
Bro, we were rapping at Ill Minds, and that was 2014.
Yeah, so he probably just left high school.
I met Swayze when he was a baby. You feel me? And Swayze is a prime example of what I mean by like understanding the God body. Cause I've talked to him. We've talked over the years about the mathematics, and he knows what I'm talking about when I tweet certain shit. It's certain niggas that know what I'm talking about because we've talked about it. And that nigga stayed consistent, and I've watched his growth. You dig? It's certain niggas that I've watched it grow. Shout out to Mikey. I've watched his growth. You dig? Because certain niggas stay consistent. You feel me? I watched the growth of certain niggas around me. You feel me? My niggas in Wasted right now. Shout out to Perp. Shout out to Chef. Shout out to Max. You feel me? Over the last year specifically, I've watched these niggas grow around me. You dig? And they've helped me grow type shit. I watched my dog Willie grow. You feel me? I watched my dog Sway grow. I watched Can D grow just by iron sharpness iron type shit and being able to be around the right energy. You dig? And that's a beautiful thing. That's what I'm more happy about, because I feel like in every era, from every city, if you go back to when Jay-Z was rapping, bunch of young niggas. All them niggas DMX, you feel me? Busting rhymes. Them niggas was in the same city. They probably didn't know they was gonna be that famous, was going that hard for a reason, you did.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like niggas in LA who's from the same city at the same time going to hard. It creates an energy that people have to see. You did. And I feel like if all the artists in Florida keep going hard how they doing, within the next 2-3 years, that whole energy down here would be different in terms of the other music down here, you feel me? Because R.P. to X, you feel me? God rest his soul. And you feel me? Free Lil Kodak. But them two niggas open up the scene down here so much. You feel me?
Yeah, they actually opened up a movement.
They opened
portal.
up, like they made Broward County an industry focus. You dig? They created that. I ain't gonna lie. R.P. to X, you feel me? And Free Lil Kodak. Like their success made the industry pay attention to, okay, what the fuck else is in Broward? And there's other niggas from Broward that have been hot and pop, don't get me wrong. But the fact that they were so young and successful at the time that they were at the same time opened the industry down here, you feel me? Like, I've gotten more underground opportunities just because them niggas moved down here and opened up the scene down here. I've gotten looks from other people and labels and shit like that are actually paying attention to Broward County. I told niggas a long time ago, like, that's why the consistency is important, because people will see that. It'll last. You feel me?
Yeah, they want to know why is Xali still, going hard 4 or 5 years down the line after that fact. Swayze too, everybody that you just named as well. It's wild, man. The momentum's really picking up. It just feels like everything's clicking like in a real, like, I don't want to say family movement, but it finally feels like we're moving as a unit. Like South Florida, Broward, Miami-Dade, whichever you want to pinpoint. I just feel like it's South Florida overall. Yeah. I just feel like now it's like actually a movement versus like, X blew up, Kodak blew up, like Ross is already blowing up, Denzel Curry here and there. Like it was like sporadic. Now it feels like
everybody's moving.
Yeah, it's like a floodgate now. It feels like now everybody's able to start making these moves.
And if everybody keeps moving like this in 2-3 years, bro, the shit'll be crazy.
Yeah. It'll be like that Atlanta shit almost.
That's what it's supposed to be like. And it's just about, like, niggas are young. Niggas gotta understand that. Niggas like Kendrick, Cole, Jay-Z, the niggas that lasted. Ross hustling ain't dropped till he was 31.
Yeah.
Niggas like Jay-Z, Kendrick, Cole ain't dropped till those ain't like blow up. Till those like 25, 26, 27. You cannot expect to start rapping in 19, 20, 21, 22. And you feel me? And just like
2 Chainz was like 36
30 something, and just like expect it to happen. If it don't happen and if you know you got talent, bro, just keep going. I promise you. I've gotten from a point of being homeless. Feel me? Shout out to people shit in the room. Like, to being able to have my own brand and label and like drop my own music and do my own shows successfully and shit like that. And just make my own moves off my own paper, you feel me, between hustling, working, rap money, whatever, you feel me, and just the energy coming together and me being able to get to a high level type shit. And of course, it's more levels to climb, but right now, bro, it's just, like I said, it's just more possible than not. That's how I feel, you feel me? And I'm the type of nigga, bro, I'd rather die or fucking disappear off the earth if I'm not gonna try to do what I know I could do. You did. Like, I got the energy, and that's why, you feel me, RP my pops. I thank that nigga every day. You feel me? When I'm dealing with some hustle shit, whatever, I watch my pops walk through like a foot of snow. You feel me? With cancer, like brittle bones and shit from medication, because you take medication for cancer, it has like side effects and all type of shit. And walk through a foot of snow to fucking go close deals and do all types of shit. You feel me? My mom's sick right now. You feel me? And I watch her fight through that shit every day. So being a young nigga and being like lazy about shit, to me, is like not an option. Cause I've seen too many hustlers. Like, I was raised by 2 hustlers, especially my father, you feel me? And even when he passed and I was homeless, like, I used to live with hustlers and other people that just had to get it out the mud, you feel me?
They had to survive.
And that's the thing, you feel me? This music shit, Biggie said it, this rap game, right, the trap game. And I know a lot of people don't listen to Biggie, but they should.
Oh, they definitely should, man. One of
the
the best rappers, if not probably the best. I would say he's definitely up there.
He one of my favorite rappers ever. You feel me? One of my favorite rappers to this day.
Hell yeah, man. But I do want to run another track real quick. It's actually pretty much your latest track, if I'm not mistaken. But Big Sleep. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I feel like they gotta understand like what you've evolved into at this point, right? We're gonna get to like the point where it's like we're gonna premiere that new track, Spliffy. Yeah. Right? They don't even know that yet. I didn't even have to announce that yet, but we're gonna premiere Spliffy. It drops tomorrow. But the most recent track that this man Xali dropped is called Big Sleep. Y'all tune in. It's out everywhere. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. So y'all
Title
go
everywhere. Go ahead.
go download it,
that.
listen to it. But we about to play it right now. So y'all tune on in. Here we go. This is Big Sleep by Xali.
Yeah, still get money when I want to. Still turn heads when I walk through. Still on the road trying to make this dope. And still want a nigga to fall through. I don't need ice when y'all in the light. Shine like a light, I'm about on the mic. I need ice when y'all in the light. Yeah. Hey.
Still get money when I want to. Still turn heads when I walk through. Still on the road trying to make this dope. And still want a nigga to fall through. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. Still get money when I want to. Still turn heads when I walk through. Still on the road trying to make this dope. And still want a nigga to fall through. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. Yeah, hustlers, we don't sleep. We just rest when I up. All up and down Oakland Park, we find us. Ain't too many that would try us. If you on the other side, bruh, get the niggas we can line up. Real niggas all beside us. Yeah, big sleep, OG. Young nigga had to climb up. Spit fire cause I went through hell, now I'm diamond. Drug dealers in my climber. Round killers, I was fine cause I was getting niggas grinds up. Showing niggas about divine love. Hey, tell you all like this. I was jumping off at 26. Barbershop like 6 a.m. I wake up, I can smell a lick. How you think I met this nigga Mikey? I was on the strip. Back then he was flow. I ain't know yet he was on some shit. Back then I was trapping about that action. I had living ratchet. Now I'm relaxing. See me passing, moving like a savage. Really nothing changed, but the paper coming in from plays. Rapping, trapping, got your boy paid. Yeah, I'm talking. Still get money when I want to. Still turn heads when I walk through. Still on the road trying to make this dope. And still want a nigga to fall through. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. Still get money when I want to. Still turn heads when I walk through. Still on the road trying to make this dope. And still want a nigga to fall through. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. I don't need ice, me and y'all in the light. Shine like a light, oh my god on the mic. Yeah. Big wasted shit. When you see me now, you gotta call me Sleep, OG Sleep, Big Sleep. You feel me? Let a God body, no more Xali. Gang, real life.
All right, so that was Big Sleep by Xali. That's his latest single before Spliffy drops at midnight tonight, pretty much tomorrow, but, you know, midnight tonight, as they say.
Hey, man, it's a birthday present to me.
Hell yeah, man. Speaking of midnight tonight, actually, let me take a quick moment to say that we actually got nominated for Podcast of the Year.
Hey, shout out to Emano Talk.
Yo, man. Shout out everybody that voted, all the guests that have been on the show. Shout out Mew for the opportunity. Shout out Tampa because it's going to be WrestleMania weekend. Coronavirus or not, I will be out there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm sliding up.
You're both going to go to Tampa? Oh shit, man! I gotta make a decision between NXT Takeover and that. Yeah, but opening tonight at midnight as well is going to be the voting for the Mew Awards. I know Swace is nominated for debut project of the year. Stop playing
for debut project of the year. You feel me? Vote for Emano Talk for podcast of the year. Y'all go vote for Mikey for single of the year, collab single of the year.
Honestly, I feel like this may be like the most
artist
stacked
of the year.
I think this might be the most stacked one.
And project of the year. You feel me? Go vote for all my niggas.
It's wild, man.
Space for debut project. Emano Talk for podcast, and Mikey for artist, project, collab, and single of the year. Feel me? Y'all go get that.
Yo, I gotta put this one out there. It was pretty funny, but I saw when Mikey posted, Kid Trunks like comment on his shit. He's just like, for the kid that almost quit rapping, like you got nominated for 4 awards, like something like that. And Mikey was like, yeah, I did pretty good. It's like, yeah, Mikey, you know you fire, bro.
Man, that nigga too gas.
You know you fire. All y'all fire, man. I'm fucking with the movement, man. But Broward taking over the Mew Awards. South Florida killing it at the Mew Awards, honestly. There's mad nominations from guests of the past and, you know, friends and family alike as far as the Mew Awards go. So shout out everybody who got nominated. I wish everybody the best of luck.
Shout out all South Florida.
But yeah, shout out all the South Florida. Voting opens tonight at midnight, so y'all make sure you get your votes in. I'll be sure to put the link in my bio and everything, so this way y'all could go vote. But taking it back to the music, right? We just heard Big Sleep by Xali. We know Spliffy's dropping tonight. You've been hinting that there's an EP dropping soon, so talk to us about it. What's good with that?
Oh yeah, I'm finna drop an EP. I'm dropping Spliffy tonight, you feel me, or tomorrow, Friday. I'm dropping the EP a week from now, either Friday or Saturday. It's called $Sleep EP. it's just to get people ready for what I got coming in the summer. I got a lot of Lucy's that didn't make the tape, you feel me? And a lot of new shit that I made that I feel like will hit, you feel me? A lot of people have been asking me for music. I'm not dropping lists since day one till June. So for all my supporters that been waiting or are waiting for music, you dig? I don't want to make them wait 6 months. I'm gonna give them a little EP a day. It's gonna have 5 tracks on it from a couple producers I fuck with. But that shit pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. It did. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. It's definitely gonna be a vibe.
Any features or anything like that we could expect?
Chef gonna be on that shit.
I know you got who is it on this one now? Not Ken, right? Is it Ken? No, not Ken.
Spliffy's not on.
Oh, Spliffy's not gonna be on there. But who's on Spliffy though? One more time.
Shout out to Flyboy.
Tarantino,
Flyboy
yeah.
Tarantino.
Yeah, Flyboy
on
Tarantino.
On Spliffy, he snapped on that shit. Spliffy's on Lit since day one. Feel me? Lit since day one is the main project.
All right, so this single's actually going to be off the real project.
Yes, sir.
That's dope.
But the EP is all new music. Nobody's heard. Feel me? It got the only I previewed Bino and Sam Sneak asked me for it. You feel me? So I made sure that shit.
Yo, I saw when you posted that, dude. That was real lit.
Yeah, you feel me?
Shout out Sam
Sneak.
Sneak.
Shout out Sam Sneak. You feel me for that?
Shout out Maybach Music.
Shout out Maybach. You feel me? So I'm gonna drop. It's gonna have Bino on there. Money Shot. Some shit I got called Picasso. Shit with Chef is called Trust, and then I got some shit with Perp. I don't know what it's called yet.
Yo, Perp got a new track dropping soon too. That shit with
Perp
the blockbuster animation.
coming,
Yo,
you feel me? Yo, when that shit drop, y'all go get that. Shout
he's
out
been
to 36
snapping
Perp.
too, man.
Feel me? Bit Purple, you feel me? That's my dog.
What do you feel like is the energy going into the project? Like, what do you feel like now is like, you know, the inspiration for you going forward? Because you were mentioning that when you were coming up as a rapper, like, you know, like that all really started because you were learning to survive and you feel like you had to express yourself in a certain way.
Yeah.
You learn to express yourself. So now, you know, years down the line, what do you feel like is, you know, the energy you're looking to put into this kind of project with Lit Since Day One?
I ain't gonna lie. When I first started, I was going hard for that survival purpose. I used to be on like try to get on every show. People see me everywhere. You feel me? Like now, especially after it's 2020, after 7 years rapping, I'm really shout out to Pax Clout because at my last show, he came up to me. He was like, "Yo, I fuck with your vibe, your new vibe, bro. I see what you want. You want some currency shit." And I was like, "Yo, somebody finally gets it." It did in terms of what I'm trying to create. When I look at Currency and niggas like Wiz, they have a sound and a vibe to where you don't hear Currency shit on the radio ever, but he got his fan base, people that fuck with him, even the people that listen to radio shit or on the radio fuck with Currency just for the person that he is in the lane that he built. It's the same shit.
And he's
Nipsey did.
perfectly successful with it all.
And that's the thing. That's where I'm at. I'm just on some shit where I finally really, as a hustler, have found a way to maintain in my life to where, like, the music's paying me, but I don't need it, you feel me, to pay me, you feel me, until it get to a certain point where I can't do this shit that I'm doing right now, you feel me, no more. So while I'm taking advantage of the fact that I had the opportunities to, you feel me, be involved in whatever I'm involved in, you dig, I could lay the foundation for them later years where I could be like Currency and just eat off my shit, you dig. It take a lot of grind time for niggas like that to get there, you feel me. Like, people see Currency now, but don't think about him running with Wayne and Hot Boys and shit.
Yeah, nobody even remembers
back
that
in the
shit
day,
no
you
more.
feel me? And that's
When you
the shit
say
I
that to
think
people,
about.
they're like, "What are you talking about?"
You feel me? And I realized that because even coming back now in the last year, I deal with so many fans who don't know me from like Jits too. You feel me? Probably just got on the scene and don't know me and be talking to me like I'm a new rapper sometimes, and I look at them crazy and somebody tell them, you feel me? Oh, nah, this nigga, da, 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 da. I don't even have to say somebody else has said. Or they'll go look on my page or see some shit and they'll be like, "Oh, I seen you before," or "You used to have dreads," or some shit like that, you feel me? And I'll be like, "Yeah," you feel me? Or "You used to do shows with this," but I'm like, "Yeah," you feel me? Like, people see you in sectors, you feel me? I remember one time, shout out DDQ, that nigga looked at me and he said, "Bro, I remember when I first found you, I thought you did trap rap too much." That's fucking crazy. Nobody in the room.
No.
Nobody in the room will ever say,
No.
"Oh yeah, that nigga Xali just trap rap too much." But it's certain people that find you in certain sectors of your sound, of your transition, and that's what they know you for. You feel me? And I realized, you feel me, like, to really get what you asking for when I'm in terms of me and that Currency, you gotta lay that long term consistency. You gotta lay that foundation. I'm at a point where I know I can lay that foundation. Like, I have a year's worth of music. I cannot walk in the studio for the rest of the year, and I'd be straight for the rest of the year in terms of dropping my 3 projects. You dig? But now I'm recording for like 2021, 2022, so that when 2021 get here, I could be 2-3 years ahead and focus my energy on the other shit, traveling, promotion, marketing, that type shit. You feel me? Because as an independent artist, you gotta do all that shit. You just gotta do it yourself. People will fuck with it, and it's a lot of energy, but you gotta do it yourself. Unless you got the team or the muscle behind you to do it for you. For nigga like me, I'm leading niggas and working with niggas who are my equals, my brothers, you feel me, in the streets and in this music, you dig? Nobody is in a position to just slingshot somebody ahead in my circle, you dig? So everybody has a mindset of we got to get it from the ground up, you dig? And we got to hustle from 0 to 100 and not skip no steps. You can't skip. I remember Nipsey said that. You can't skip no emotions of the hustle. You have to feel every emotion. And I feel like I felt every emotion so far that I've had to feel to be at this position.
And you know what I think of is like the movie Click with Adam Sandler. It's like how he was like skipping through his life and he didn't experience all the emotion through life because he wanted to skip working hard and the, you know, the dedication it took to get to the promotion he wanted in the movie. And it's like at the end, like he didn't feel anything because of the fact that it was like, well, it all kind of like hit him at the end, but like as he was going through it and like getting closer to the end of his life in the movie, like he wasn't feeling shit because of the fact that he didn't know what was going on. He didn't experience like the growth of his kids and his, you know, his marriage falling apart and all that. So like, I kind of think of that. And, you know, it's like, we were even just talking outside about how like when you make the music, it's kind of good to put like a little delay on it just because of the fact that you might be ahead. Yeah. And well, not even that you might be, usually you are, honestly. Like if you really on your point, on point and like, with the shit, you're way ahead. You're like a few months ahead, and it's like, it's good that you had that mentality because it's like, all right, it's going to hit when people actually are going to understand it. It's not going to be futuristic to the point that like people are going to be like, what is this? Yeah. And they're going to question it and ignore it, and it's not going to get the love it definitely deserves. Yeah. Is that how you kind of feel like what you're doing with Lit since day one? Because I keep seeing you push it back, and that's kind of like the vibe I get is that you're like, this is actually a project that's going to mean something to me. Yeah. And I got to make sure that the people feel it the way I feel it.
Yeah. And it's important. The reason I keep pushing it back is to make sure that people can feel it. I got to make sure I get it to people, you feel me? That I get everything that I imagine in my head out. You feel me? I don't want to shortchange myself in any type of way. And the vision that I have for myself in terms of a rollout, just doing it myself because I have myself and the team around me to help me in Regal Life and Wasted. Excuse me.
Good.
But
we all humans. We gotta do it, bro.
But like I don't want to shortchange myself, bro. So like I just feel like if I do what I envision in my head, shit was gonna go how I plan. If I shortchange myself, I'm gonna be upset with the result. And I'd rather I ain't dropping 4 years.
I was about to say it's been a minute.
People been waiting on me forever. They could wait a couple more months. That's why I'm dropping this.
I felt the same way with Swayson stopped playing. I was like, bro, when are you gonna drop? When are you gonna drop?
Hey, don't rush that shit, man.
Right? He did it. He didn't. That shit was perfect.
Because when it come, it's supposed to come. You feel me? And Sway shit was hard all the way through.
That's why that shit's gonna win debut project at the Mule Awards.
Shout out to Swayze, you feel me? Shout out to Swayze. Like I said, go vote for that bitch. You feel me?
You already know.
So like, yeah, bro, you gotta really, you feel me? Just stick to your plan and don't let nobody change that plan for you. You feel me? Like, I know what I wanted to do. My team knows what I said I was gonna do, and I love them to death for standing behind me. You feel me? My Real Life team for really believing in me in terms of my project. Shout out to Chef because he helped me. Like, he really sat down with me and like helped me organize a project, and I could really bounce my mind off of like my business moves with him. Shout out to Mikey because he helped me like, you feel me, formulate. I wouldn't say the sound because I made it myself, but gave me a better method to
being an artist.
Access. I wouldn't even say being an artist, but accessing. Mikey, he's a very intelligent nigga, bro. So he just gave me a method to work at a high rate in terms of like, I'm an old nigga. I write in books and shit. You feel me? Like, he showed me how to, you feel me, use my notes.
You're younger than me, like, bro. So if you're gonna say you're old, man, you know, at the beginning of the show, we said,
I'm old soul. I'm a young nigga, gang, but you feel me? I'm an old soul. You feel me? I'm really back. I stick to the method I know. So he just, you feel me, helped me update my mental with my process, and that's why I was able to, like, I made all 2019. I don't really think I started recording like September. I joined Wasted I've been chilling with them for a minute. I joined Wasted officially June of last year. You feel me? That's why I'm dropping lit since day one on June. That's why I said that, because it was really my year anniversary. Niggas not think about it like that, but I'm spiritual. They know I'm spiritual. You feel me? So it was June last year. I know it was June last year because at the time my mom went on a cruise for her birthday, and it was around the time that she was gone. You feel me? And I'm dropping it on her birthday.
Okay.
So it's a year anniversary of me being Wasted, but like, yeah, like in the time I've been in this shit, bro, like that shit been it's been a amazing process, bro. And I was able to make like 3 tapes in September. It did. And it's March. So like
that's
6
work.
months. 6 months.
That's work, man. That work ethic is on.
I wasn't like before that. I wouldn't say I wasn't doing shit, but I made a tape called Hustle Heartbreak. Didn't drop that. I made a tape called Free Motion. Didn't drop that. So I still have the music, but I just said I kept telling Vince, you feel me, my OG, my mentor. Shout out to Valhalla once again. I was like, bro, I want to make other music before I drop this music. Like music that I feel like represents me now. You dig? Because I spent a lot of time talking about a lot of shit I went through. And I overcame a lot of that shit. I'm a happier person. A lot of people know me for going through a lot of shit. And yeah, I share, you feel me, a lot of my life. But honestly, people that know me or personally know me know how much of a happier person I am in terms of just regular life. Like just vibing. You feel me? Like I said, I've been through a lot of grief. I got over that shit. Took a lot of work. It did, but
hell yeah, no, I definitely know what you mean, man. Because you're very transparent as an artist.
yeah.
And there's one track I do want to play actually that I feel like would be appropriate at this moment. I just gotta locate it real quick. But I wanted to play Hard Knock Baby. Because I feel like that's something that like I just felt like you really like snapped on this track. Like and you kind of like put like everything on the track. It felt like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run that for them. This is the Hard Knock Baby freestyle by Xali.
Shout out to Drake.
Bring it life. Yeah. I'm a hard knock, baby. I'm a hard knock, baby. I'm a hard knock. I want all my niggas to live their best life. Trying to get to the top. Check it. The shit was at 8, then we like to make it 10. If niggas wanna hate, then we live dead. I never tried to hop on this mic to make it bread. And I ain't trying to go through my life to make it man. Niggas, they ain't really my type, that shit is facts. And niggas do this shit for the hype, I came to snap. I had to learn to spend no time on looking back. I thought you was a friend, you lied, you in the past. Jose told me no shows unless they pay me. And Vince told me finish the album, sounding crazy. Slow creep in the Mercedes, I'm way too wavy. Young nigga, hard knock, baby, fuck you, pay me. The most beautiful women sometimes say they play me. Say they love the flow, how the music make them feel. Niggas at my show tell me how I keep it real. Do it like a pro, would've thought I had a deal. I went from pushing dope deals for mobiles to catching the flight because the flow ill. I'm way too fresh to my spit, and I really spit from God's script. Keep it calm in the mic, and I'ma show skill, I'm so real. I'm out of Broward County where they gon' kill. Looking at my little nephew, shit'll give me cold chills. I'm afraid of the future. 2018, police still get away when they shoot ya. Praying through the night, then we find a way to live. I'd rather niggas fight, you don't gotta spray the clip. Moving with this light, cause we gotta say they kids. And niggas move in spite, and don't stop to say it is. It took a little while, but I'm back. Back in the zone and added so much style to these stacks. Carry my cross and walk 100 miles in this rack. Hoping my niggas safe, it gets wild in the trap. A bunch of rap niggas steady capping like they bout it. Not a trap nigga, if you need it, though I got it. Just a hustler of my own right. A visionary trying to lift the city with more light. These niggas scared, I've been through the gritty, my chrome tight. With no ice, but when I hit the stage, they so hype. Was so nice like, I'm back on my square and the God got me. The shit is hella rare, how to rap like a God body. Yeah. So, Conscious Rebellion. Serial raps too. Pray for the future, man.
Alright, we back. That's the Hard Knock Baby freestyle by Xali. Take it back just a little bit more once again, real quick. But that's just because, like, I felt like that was a track, like, you literally just heard yourself, like, lay it all on the line in a sense.
Freestyles, man.
Yeah. Honestly, serial raps is underrated. That's some of your most underrated work. The freestyles and shit, but like I fuck with like a lot of it.
Hey, listen, this is not a generation of freestyles, but I do it because like that's what made me fall in love with all my favorite artists.
Yeah.
And they was doing like freestyle tapes and shit like that. So
That crispy freestyle is honestly real fucking fire.
that's one of my favorite shits. We still talk about that shit.
Did you really actually just try a public
my
sub
first
for
day,
the
yes.
sub? Like that was the first time you tried a public sub right before you recorded that?
Bro, I'm Jamaican. Jamaicans, bro, they don't like for some reason they don't go out. I want to say they don't go out. They go out. They don't like go outside of their culture much,
Like
especially
food-wise.
old school. Yeah, you feel me? So my mom didn't take me to shit. I had to go to shit, find out about shit myself. She cooked every day, stew peas, oxtail, all types of shit. I did and didn't eat. I didn't go to Chipotle till like 2016. 17.
No, I stopped eating Chipotle.
I was my first time going to Chipotle was after everybody stopped going to Chipotle.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know about none of that shit. You feel me? I swear to God. Like, I'm a person who knows how to cook, so I've been cooking for a while since I was
Yo,
young.
shout out to home cooking, man. I'm telling you, people are
A1.
underrated on that shit.
Home cooking is the best shit, dude.
Hell yeah. I remember I asked Chef this, but I'll ask you this then. What's your best meal to cook? Well, I know with Chef, I said if you knew how to cook, because he said he didn't even
That
know how
nigga
to
can't
cook.
cook shit. My shit is fried chicken tenders.
Okay.
Everybody who know me, like I cook a lot, or I used to. I cook sometimes when I feel like it. I'll cook. You feel me? Pastas, chicken. But if I make fried chicken tenders, I'm feeling good. Like it's a good day. It's a celebration day for some shit. You feel me? Them boys had that shit. They know that shit busting. I made that shit from scratch. Chicken tenders. You feel me? Flour, all that shit. Do your thing. That shit come out gas. You feel me?
Okay. I can fuck with it. Chicken tenders. I just made some like fire
Sounds
ass
so
chicken lettuce.
immature, but like making it from scratch, it's a lot harder than people think.
Oh, okay. So you actually mean it like making it, yeah, making it from scratch.
Like
if you could
buying
do it
the
right,
actual chicken tender, you feel me?
and breading it and
Breading
everything.
it, frying it, you feel me? That type of
Yeah,
shit.
that's an art. That's an
And
art.
seasoning it properly, because a lot of people cook that shit and that shit be fried. And that shit sound petty, but I just make it so well that I enjoy it, because I'm a chicken fiend, you feel me? So I need to get off that shit. I make other shit, you feel me? Pastas, I still.
Yeah, I keep
what
trying to tell
else?
myself I got to eat less red meat, and then I have steak, and I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, vegans. I'm sorry, PETA.
Yeah, man, that shit hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah.
to you, bro.
Once you have a good steak, it's like, especially if you could cook it.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody keeps telling me eat a medium well steak. I ain't on that shit.
Yeah, medium well, bro. That's how I eat it.
Everybody says it.
Medium
I'm
well.
scared to try that
What
shit.
do you eat your steak at right now?
I don't eat steak often, but when I do, I eat it from wherever the fuck it shows up, because I don't eat steak often.
Wait, wherever the fuck, like raw?
No, like if it's around, somebody's like has it, cooked it in the area.
It's just
cool.
however they
I've never
cooked it.
ordered it. Let me say that. Like I ain't been to a restaurant and ordered some steak. I ordered pasta or chicken, something chicken based. Sounds immature as shit, but fuck that. I don't care.
Yeah.
He said.
Honestly, I want to do an episode. I want to do an episode where I got rappers and me like actually like eating food together.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm down to try shit.
We could do some shit like that. Like we could like have some show where like when we go to Tampa or something, we could figure that shit out. Oh, Wagyu beef. Yeah, but I don't know where you think you're gonna. You know how much Wagyu beef is? It's expensive. Most places be selling it like 3 ounces of that shit be like $70.
God damn.
Yeah, we get in skirt steaks. Oh shit, yo! So I think it's time we play them Spliffy.
Oh,
I think they're ready for it. You think?
yeah, man. Go ahead.
I feel like it. They heard all this mathematic talk and everything. I think everybody's just like, all right. Give us what we came here for.
Man.
Yo, here it is, y'all. The premiere.
Hey, 12 o'clock tonight
Xali
on all platforms.
featuring Flyboy Tarantino.
Real life shit. Shout out to Flyboy, you feel me? That's my brother. You're a real nigga.
The premiere is Spliffy. Let's get it. Drum roll on the load.
I need something, you feel me? I can just be a nigga.
It's a waste of world, baby.
Yo, 14, you got another one.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, spliffy,
Yeah.
spliffy.
I've been on my shit lately. I ain't taking no breaks. You know we into it.
Spliffy,
Lit since day one.
Oh, put your
All
dollar,
my niggas
ayy.
with me.
Yeah,
Look,
the world, baby.
I put my money up, me and my niggas break the limit.
Yeah.
Right now we coming up, we took the stairs and did it different. I roll some yummy up, if you ain't gang, then you can't hit it. Nigga, you ain't one of us, the bands, no, you cannot sit in. I never try to fit in. She say she like me cause I'm different. Never try to hit it. She double hand, twisted, water clear my vision. Order me my wrist and give me stars up on my roof. I look up, wanna see it glisten. My mama, she a Christian, and I just got about the system. No, she always told me I was hot-headed, I ain't listen. Tell me how you living. Right now I'm still out here flipping upper class with my spliffing. Drop a pack, make some digits, pop a tab, then I'm popping tags fast. Watch me drop a bag. If you talking rap, my foot is mashed on the fucking gas. If you talking cats, just be exact. I need all of that. Niggas talking gas, rolling pat, so it's cap. I been chef, touch a meal, not on Twitter, but in dollar bills. I bet Mikey go and get a deal. He ain't got no chill. Bet these rappers couldn't match the feel. It's a Xali skill. Bet the more I hop on beats to kill, it's just gon' reveal. Niggas who be acting for a pill, ain't really real. Bounce that track and shit, it gave me chills. That's a hit for real. Y'all Steve Urkel, super goofy. Me, I'm more Jalil. Shorty sweet, fruity, juicy, pussy. Me, I ate a meal. Yeah.
go ahead, talk your shit a little bit, my
Put
nigga.
grain on the wheel. OJ Simpson, I hopped in the field, running for the bills. Yeah.
What I say? Oh.
Put grain on the wheel. OJ Simpson, I hopped in the field, running for the bills. Spliffy. This that 8 for 50. This that one hand on the titty, riding through. Tell me, is you with me? Me, I wrote the spliffy. I put the grabber in the paper and that shit, it hit me. Spliffy, 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 yeah.
Bet I flip a nigga if I catch him slipping. Bitch, I want on hundreds, let me stack the bench. With my brothers, no outsiders, we ain't friendly. How many haters on that side? I see plenty. They can't kill my vibe, I get too petty. Know some niggas down the road, I know they ready. Pull a heavy, niggas jelly, cause we mixing like spaghetti. All day, Xali up in traffic, trapping all day. Pull up in your building with your hallway. They want me to fail, that's what they all say. Make a nigga crash and need all stay. Kinda lost weight, gained it back with my pockets, baby. Fat nigga with a ball fade, get to the money always. Too fresh like Colgate, I'm in the field, niggas stepping on my toes, I'm catching all face.
Spliffy, this that 8 for 50. This that one hand on the titty, riding through the city. Tell me, is you with me? Me, I wrote the spliffy. I put the grabber in the paper and that shit, it hit me. Spliffy, yeah.
Yo, shout out Xali for that, man.
Hey man, it's about to get real lit.
The live premiere. You know what's crazy? The last time I premiered a track on here was with Drew Swace.
Yeah.
When we premiered Volcano. Now I got you on the show while Drew Swace is here. And we just premiered Spliffy featuring Flyboy Tarantino. I heard him say Fat Boy in this track. I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I call Mikey.
Yo. But honestly, shout out Mikey one more time. But that track was fire, dog. I like how it's like, you know, you did your thing on it, but it's like when he slid, it was almost like the track like just like, you know, not evolved in like a sense like he like one upped you or anything like that, but it was like it went into a whole other form, like it transformed.
That's why I fuck with Flyboy, man. Every time he hots on the track, bro, he gonna make sure he do his own thing, feel me, and do it well. He really spit on that shit. So shout out to Flyboy. He did big and shit.
Yo, bro, shout out to you, man.
Thank you, bro.
Spliffy drops tomorrow,
Spliffy tomorrow.
midnight. Y'all make sure y'all download that, buy it, do whatever. Just make sure y'all listen to it because it's some fucking fire.
Run it up.
Xali's one of the best out of Broward, so y'all don't sleep on that man no more. Don't sleep on Wasted Potential, sleep on Poor America, Drew Swace. We're all taking over at the Mew Awards.
Big wasted shit. Shout out to Regal Life. The video for Spliffy is coming soon. Shout out to Uncle Luke. It will
Oh,
be
okay.
here.
So that's the one that you were telling me about. That you're like, yo,
Yes,
Luke just shot a
sir.
video.
Yes, sir. So we'll have it soon, you feel me? But for now, when it drop tomorrow, I need everybody to stream that. Go add it to your playlist, run it up, send me a video, all of that.
Yeah. Well, that's just about it right there, I would say. So I just want to end it by asking you, yo, just tell the people your social media, let them know where they could find you.
You can find me at God Body Xali.
They
Feel
finally
me?
adapted the God Body name.
You feel me?
We knew it was coming sooner or later.
I'm just a vessel. That's all I'm here for. You did.
Well-
God Body Xali. GODBODY XALI. That's Twitter and Instagram. Or you can type in Xali on any streaming platform. I'm going to pop up Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all that.
That's not with a Z, folks.
No, X like xylophone. Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali last name put together. Don't forget it.
That's where that came from.
That is
What a way to end that, man.
Yup.
Now y'all know. Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali put together.
Yes,
Xali.
sir.
Xali. Don't sleep on the boy, but go download Big Sleep. Go download Spliffy at midnight. We got the $. What's the full name? $Sleep.
$ sleep.
$Sleep dropping
$3
very soon.
and then a leap.
$3 and then a leap.
Yep.
Take a leap of faith on the man. He's got some fire music. Yo, I appreciate you pulling on up, bro.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody that tuned on in.
Shout out
out-
to Emano Talk, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Yo, man, it's all love, man. You know you can always pull up whenever, man.
Say less.
It's dope, man. We had Drew Swayze in the building, man. It's pretty dope,
Shout
actually.
out to Swayze. Shout out to the whole Waste Potential.
Yeah.
Perp dropping Blockbuster soon. You feel
Yo,
me? Y'all go get
Blockbuster's
that.
gonna be so
Chef
fire.
dropping Winning soon. You feel me? Y'all go get that.
That boy Chef.
You know, Mikey dropping Fire. He just dropped the Beast. You feel me? Y'all go vote for him and all his Mew magazine, right?
I think that's how you say Mew.
I always used to say.
I'm sorry if
Mew.
I'm saying it wrong, but I think it's Mew.
Bro, I used to fuck it up so much. You feel me? So go vote for Mikey in his categories. Go vote for Swayze. Go vote for Emano Talk. You feel me? Shout out my Regal Life niggas. You dig? Shout out my Valhalla family.
Hey, man, it's all love from within the studio to outside of the studio. Thank you to everybody tuning on in. Shout out our sponsors, Marie's Baked Munchies. The key lime pies are out now. It's actually on emanotalk.com. You could purchase these key lime pies there. We have 5-inch pies for $10 or $8, I believe it is. I'll double check on y'all, but you can find it on the website probably. 9-inch pies for $15, and then you could get the deluxe pies, the 3-inch mini pies for your personal special needs. And that would be at about $20, or you could get $25 or 2 for $40. So y'all, get your key lime pies.
Get your key lime pies.
Hey, don't sleep on that shit. That's just delicious. I don't know if you ever tried it.
I'm about to. You feel me?
You let me know, bro. I got you. But yeah, y'all get your key lime pies. That's on emanotalk.com. Y'all can follow us on social media at emanotalk. That's at EMANOTALK. Just a quick reminder, I will not be live Sunday. There will be no show Sunday. I need a day off. I need a Sunday to myself. All right. Sometimes I just need that personal touch to my life. All right. So I just need a day to myself. Maybe go to the Renaissance Festival. I know I'm going to go to a play that night with my girls. Shit's going to be lit. It's going to be a good day. Huh? You're coming? Oh, wait. No, that's on the 19th. Yeah. Because what's it called? Next week would be the 12th. Oh, wait. You would be here. Yep. Baz the Nomad is the next guest. Next Thursday, 8 p.m. Shout out Baz the Nomad. He's going to nomadically make his way into the studio some way, somehow, on his wave of magical, majestical things that he does. Shout out Poor America and Drew Swayze. Shout out Wasted
Shout out
Potential,
Wasted.
Xali, everybody. Yo.
Shout out my nigga Mac. Shout out Perp. Shout
It's
out
lit.
Mikey. Shout out Chef. Big
Y'all
gang
vote
shit.
for the Mew Awards midnight tonight. Link will be in my bio. But yeah, next Thursday I will be here with Baz the Nomad, and actually this weekend is Elimination Chamber for my wrestling fans, so you can expect an episode on Saturday from Kevin and I. As far as that goes, you could catch our predictions and all that good stuff. And we're going to talk WrestleMania because I will be at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is exactly 1 month from today. The Mew Awards are less than 1 month from today, so it's just about to be lit. Drew Swayze trying to be on that WrestleMania episode. Y'all let me know if he should be. But peace, y'all. Much love. Just kidding. He will be on the episode. He knows he's more than welcome. But yeah, much love, y'all. We'll catch you next Thursday with Baz the Nomad.